Hi, I'm Nanette Nokan. In the next edition of It's About Money, I'll be talking with Mary Ellen Hill. She's the co-owner of Integrative Healing Arts Center. Join us for the next edition of It's About Money. Hello and welcome to It's About Money. I'm Nanette Nokan and thank you for joining us. My guest today is Mary Ellen Hill. She's the co-owner and co-founder of Integrative Healing Arts Center. And I'm here to talk with her about what her business is about, the business of having a healthier lifestyle. Mary Ellen, thanks for joining us
Oh,
today.
thank you so much.
So you've, a good part of your life, you've been part of doing something that heals people in different ways. Can you tell us about it? I know it's going to be a long journey, but
Yeah,
talk
it
to me about it.
actually has been a long journey with lots of twists and turns. But like you said, I've always had passion for people, compassion for people, and a desire to help them improve the quality of their life. And I've also had a passion for health and wellness. So those two things came together in the 1990s, in the early 1990s, and I became a fitness professional. I earned my certifications mostly through the YMCA here in Rochester. I became a group exercise instructor. I taught high-low aerobics and spinning and Pilates. I'm a yoga fit instructor. I became a fitness specialist, and that allowed me to do personal training. And through that time, I started realizing that I needed more knowledge, to help these clients. They were asking me questions, and I didn't have the knowledge for them about their health and wellness. So I decided to go back to school. So that at the young age of 44, I decided to go back to school, and I went to MCC. I matriculated into their physical study program, not really knowing where that was going to lead me, but I was able to take classes in anatomy and stress management, exercise science, things like that I thought would be beneficial for me to help my clients. So, but I didn't know. I didn't really have a goal. I didn't know if I went through this program for 2 years, what was I going to do at the end of it? So I found that the MCC had a massage therapy program, and I kind of stumbled upon that. They accepted me into the program, and I graduated 2 years later with honors and distinction, and that started me out on the massage therapy career. I started my practice with one of my classmates, and I felt that she had the same passion and drive and work ethic that I did. And we actually started the business before we finished school, before we were even licensed. We secured a location, we got our DBA, we got all our print materials in line. So by the time we were licensed, we were ready to go. We had different groups of people that we networked with, so we sent out information to all these people. So we were really all set. As soon as that license came in the mail, we were all set to start our business.
That's great. So sounds to me like you made the decision to be in business for yourselves,
Yeah.
rather because your other alternative is to work for an organization.
Yeah, some people go the spa route where they'll work at a spa. Yeah, I decided I didn't want to do that. I like being my own boss, and I have my own ideas of how I'd like to do things and how I like to work with people. So.
And then how did you go about finding a location, finding the right place to have your business located?
Well, we wanted to be downtown. We decided that that's where we wanted to be. And we just looked, we were still in school, like I said, and we just, got the newspaper out or just looked at different areas. And my business partner is into music, so she wanted to be by the Eastman Theater and draw those people in. And I had a lot of contact with people on the east side, more the Pittsford Fairport area, so I wanted to make it convenient for them as well. We, of course, wanted parking. We wanted to have enough treatment rooms where we could expand throughout the years and bring more people in. So we found it pretty quickly. Yeah, and we've been there, for 8 years now, so it's worked well for us.
That's terrific.
Yeah.
I think that it's important to know a lot of what you want to do before starting the business.
Right.
Then this way you've got the structure in place. How long would you say that the time frame from when you decided that the two of you would go into business to the time that you were ready to open shop? And of course, the license is the big gate that opened up. But
yeah, because we finished school in May or June, 1st of June. And we took our boards in August, and we didn't get licensed until October. We had our place secured by April. So from April to October, we were able to work on our business plan and business design so that we were all ready to go.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very impressive. That's wonderful. Now, besides running your business, you also teach, right? You teach at, you've taught at a couple places, but tell me a little bit about that.
Well, it's not actually considered a teaching position. It's more of a facilitator or supervisor type of position. I worked at the MCC Massage Therapy Clinic, and also right now I work at the Onondaga School of Therapeutic Massage as their clinic director. So what I do there is I help to supervise the clinic and supervise the students as they're preparing to graduate. So you need so many hours before they can start hands-on on the general public. And we open up a clinic for them to bring in the general public, and and so I supervise that whole scenario for them. I'm not in the room while they're massaging, but I kind of groom them. I feel really honored to be able to groom them as they launch themselves into the career, and help them with customer service and how they greet clients. And it's not only about the massage. You know, it's about building that relationship with the client and presenting yourself. So I feel really honored that I can help these student therapists.
That's great. So it's really the total client service approach, the whole experience, rather than being able to just do the massage.
Exactly.
So as a business owner, you've got that perspective on how to run the business, and you're transferring that knowledge to others.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really great. And frankly, if I look at a business, many businesses have to wait for the customers to come in, so revenue can be up or down.
Yeah.
So having another job, such as being a clinical director, allows you probably to have some steady cash flow, if you will.
Exactly. Yeah, some steady income.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. You also do some volunteer work, which how does that fit into your I guess your outlook in terms of providing healing to a lot of people?
My volunteer work, and what I love the most, is working at the Hope Lodge. And the Hope Lodge is for people who are undergoing cancer treatment, who live out of town, but they need treatment here in Rochester because of our medical facilities here. So they are able to stay at this beautiful place. It's located at the Divinity School, and I just feel that there's this wonderful healing environment there. And it really is the highlight of my week. And I go there and I massage these people, and it is the most wonderful experience. These people are in so need of touch, but not touch like a nurse is giving them. They're not being poked, they're not being prodded. They're given nice, gentle, healing touch, and they're so appreciative, and they're so open to me, and it is the most fulfilling thing I do. And I love going there, and I get I'm sure, much more out of it than they do. I just love it.
That's great. And often they say, in life that we get more than we give back, and it's wonderful that from your business, your skills, what you have to offer, that you could give that as part of what to the community. So that's really fantastic. Now, being involved with that, you also got certification in another type of massage, right? The oncology comfort massage.
Right.
What is that?
I worked for a well-known breast diagnostic company here in Rochester. They had me start up a massage therapy program for them there, and that led me to pursue certifications in those type of modalities. So I was certified in mastectomy massage, manual lymph drainage, and oncology massage, and that again is so rewarding. Because again, these people need touch, they need healing touch, and if I can help their body to relax and settle down after all they've gone through, then their body can heal. And the mastectomy massage is wonderful for people who have gone through mastectomy. There's a lot of pain involved, a lot of muscle soreness, a lot of scar tissue involved in that, and the massage can help loosen those areas up and relieve some of the pain. And again, it helps them to relax and helps their body to heal. The manual lymph drainage is a wonderful modality for people who have gone through breast cancer and may have that lymphedema, the fullness in the arm. The manual lymph drainage can flush out that fluid. It's also great for rheumatoid arthritis, sinus issues, anything where there's inflammation. Manual lymph drainage can flush that fluid out and give the person relief from the pain and the pressure of the lymph.
I see.
Fluid. And then the other one was the oncology massage is just a healing massage. It's just a very light, just hands-on, just to comfort the person. It's also wonderful for the caregiver. The caregiver of the patient goes through so much and is hard for them as well. So giving them that extra care is so important.
Yeah, that's great. It's great. There are a couple of reasons why I invited you to be a part of the show, and that's number one, talking about running a business, and number one, just actually there's financial benefits to staying healthy, trying to find ways to be healthy, which I think is great. Now, under the current medical reimbursements, if you will, unfortunately, therapeutic massage is probably not part of.
It is not.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the manual lymph drainage is not, if given by a massage therapist. If it's given by a PT, it is covered.
Oh, interesting.
So that makes it a challenge for me because I have to develop a relationship with it. Well, I want to develop a relationship with the client so that they would come to me even though they could go to a PT and have it covered. So it is very challenging.
Yeah, right. So it's a technique that in terms of medical reimbursements would be a challenge too. But at any rate, it's the benefits that that the clients would go after.
And the client, I think it's important that the client is comfortable with the person working on them, and a trust is developed between the patient and the therapist. So
that's great. That's great. So we're going to take a quick break. And I'm talking with Mary Ellen Hill. She is the co-founder and co-owner of Integrative Healing Arts Center. We'll be right back.
Things can come and go quickly these days, but one thing has been sure and steady, and if you haven't noticed, it's been on the air for over 10 years now. Nanette Noken has been a Rochester Public Access television fixture. With her highly accredited financial background, viewers are sure to learn some tips of the trade. Her show, It's About Money, has been educating, informing, entertaining, and inspiring viewers since 1996. She and her guests have been giving valuable advice on how to invest, spend, and save your hard-earned money. And who's not interested in money? So tune into your public access station for a new monthly episode of It's About Money for Rochester's finest in finance.
And we're back. I'm Nanette Noken. My guest today is Mary Ellen Hill. She is the co-founder and co-owner of Integrative Healing Arts Center. Mary Ellen, thanks again for joining us today.
Thank you, Nanette.
So we were talking about wellness, we're talking about healing. It's a healthier lifestyle really leads to healthier pocketbook, if you will, because then we spend less money on trying to take care of illnesses, but we're trying to be preventative in terms, of our lifestyle, trying to stay well. But then you also offer a lot of good benefits for individuals who may have gone through cancer and some other challenges there. So on top of being a licensed massage therapist and a lot of other credentials after your name, you also have pursued advanced education in nutrition counseling, right? Nutrition.
Right.
So talk to us about that and why you chose to do that as part of what you offer.
Well, like you said, I just graduated with my master's in applied clinical nutrition, and I decided to pursue that because nutrition always came up with my clients, as we were always talking about health and wellness. nutrition was always coming up, and I again felt that I needed more knowledge to help my clients. So I decided to go back to school and just graduated with my master's. So I'm very proud of that. That was quite a journey.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. So go ahead.
So I was just going to ask, you balance so many things. You're running a business, you're working as a clinical director, or at least had another position similar to that, and then you also went to school. How do you balance all that? I mean, is there financial aid for school as well, or do you?
Yeah, I did have financial aid. And I just had to set my time. This is when I am doing my massage clients. This is when I'm doing my schoolwork. This is when I'm doing my other job. And I just divided my time up, and it worked out pretty well, except, you don't get to do a lot of the fun things. When I was in school, I didn't get to socialize as much. Every minute, it was a grueling program. So every free minute I had, I would spend on schooling. It was very important to me. I wanted to learn the material for not only myself, but for my clients, and I wanted to do well.
Sure.
Yeah, so again, I graduated with honors.
So you had a goal, and you were committed to it, and making sure that you get that. Congratulations!
Thank
That's really
you so
quite a wonderful thing. So how do you see the nutrition counseling folding into your business, weaving into your business? How do you see that?
Well, we see a lot of people with a lot of chronic disease that is lifestyle disease, meaning it's diet and exercise. So, and they ask us a lot of questions. They're looking to us. We are healthcare providers, so they're looking for answers from us. So the nutrition is I think it's just naturally going to fold right into the business, and just by talking to people, and while they're in the office, we can give them some information, and that kind of sparks an enthusiasm for them to learn more, and to for them to be healthier, to get more information for them.
This is all really tied together.
Yeah, it really is.
If one's going to spend money on food, it might as well be food that is healthy for them. Yeah,
right. Well, it's better to spend money on food than on medication. That's what I look at it. Medications are so expensive, and there's so many side effects to medications, but food can heal. It's just like Hippocrates said, let thy food be medicine, let thy medicine be thy food. Yeah. And that's our philosophy. That's exactly our philosophy in our nutrition counseling.
Oh, very good. Now, some business owners say smaller is better, and some want it to be bigger. What is your vision of your business? Do you see that it continues to expand, not only in what you offer, but in your clientele? Or what is your strategy with regards?
Well, it is difficult because there's only one of me. I can only massage one person at a time, so there's a limit on how many I can massage in a day, in a week, in a month. So I don't want to grow to the point where I can't handle the client load, but I would like, in my dream of dreams, I see a whole wellness center, where we can offer the acupuncture and the massage, the nutrition, maybe have yoga classes, and different modalities like that. So making a bigger center, but it's difficult because I can't do everything,
Yes.
And once you develop that relationship with people, they want just you.
Yes, yes. As a business owner, I know that as well. Right. You're the connection that they want, and the service that they want to get. Yes,
right.
That's for sure. That's for sure. So it's really just you kind of see where it's going and how the business expands.
Right.
Yeah. So a lot of opportunities for you.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities, and I think going back to school and getting the continuing ed and constantly learning just puts more tools in the toolbox, so we can help a wider variety of people with all types of problems.
Sounds good. Now, how would you say, she's not here obviously, but in terms of having a partner, would you say that going into business is easier with a partner, or if you look back, what would your feedback be? Like for me, it would have been hard to have a partner when I was getting started.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to have a partner, but actually it's worked out really well with the both of us. We've shared a lot of the duties, And, you know, I had another business before I went into massage, and I had to do everything. You know, I didn't have anybody to help me. But this way, you know, we can divide. We'll have a business meeting, and we'll have a task list. She'll take half, I'll take half. And the tasks are, you know, more congruent to ourselves. So that works out nice. And we always have somebody to bounce our ideas off of. We do a lot of chair events, a lot of massage events, and so it's nice to have somebody always there, you know, helping and being there and supporting. So in some ways, because I'm kind of a control freak, you know, and I like to control everything.
Many business owners are.
Yeah, right. So that would be the only downfall, is that, you know, sometimes I have my own ideas of things how I would like to have run, but other than that, it's been a really good experience all around. Yeah.
I think your experience as a business owner has really been quite varied. Like you said, you had a business where you ran yourself, now you have a partner, but then you also worked for a larger organization where you'd been directing, you know, an organization, a group of people. So it's nice to have that balance and experience while running your business at the same time. So that parallel experience is actually quite nice. Hopefully one day you'll have your wellness center and get that going. Now let's talk about the financial, not only but the benefits of massage therapy and all the other therapies you've talked about. Again, you know, we're talking about money. It's about money. It's an expense that people have. But what is the long-term benefits of having a massage? And what would you suggest that people get as a massage? How often should they be going and all that?
Oh, people can come every day. It's so great.
Doesn't harm the muscle.
Yeah. But you know that it reduces stress, it increases range of motion, it eases muscle, neck pain, post-workout pain, you know, things like that. It flushes out toxins. It increases blood flow and lymph flow, and there's also studies out that say that massage is beneficial for the treatment or for the symptoms of Alzheimer's and fibromyalgia, Parkinson's disease. It settles down the central nervous system, so it helps these people. So it can help in all those areas, and financially, it's, you know, cutting down on stress. Stress is a huge reason that people have chronic disease. So massage increases the serotonin, which is your feel-good hormones, and it decreases the cortisol, which is your stress hormone. And the cortisol causes a lot of problems in the body. So, you know, reducing the stress may help to reduce some chronic disease, blood pressure and heart disease and things like that. And I think it connects people with their body and starts them thinking about their health and their body and what they need to do to become healthy and stay healthy. You know, my generation of people, we work out and we are doing lots of things and we want to stay healthy for as long as we can, you know. So the massage helps us do that.
Yeah, that's great. And there's a lot of, like you said, the post-exercise, a lot of sports people.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of really normal everyday living, and then there's the more activities that tend to put stress on your body, if you will. And then just the stress in our minds, I guess.
Yeah.
So
yeah, just to be able to quiet the mind is really nice.
So it's really about preventative in many ways, and some are to help deal with the issues that the physical issues or other stress factors that they're looking at.
Right.
So that's great. So then it's just a matter of finding the budget and working out the budget to fit that in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's the challenge. That's the biggest challenge in the business is educating the client so that they realize that this needs to be a part of their life and can improve the quality of their life, and so that they see the value in it, and that they would put their money towards that on, say, a monthly basis. Most of my clients come on a monthly basis, and they find that that is enough for them to stay active, to stay healthy, and you know, and it works well with their budget.
Sure. And I imagine too, over time, like in terms of posture or just all the tension that builds in certain muscles.
Yeah, we're always working in front of us in this forward position at the computer, when we read, when we're here at the desk, and the massage just opens things up. And again, it's the awareness, bringing that awareness to people that, you know, we need to open that chest and drop our shoulders and lengthen our necks. And,
That's great. And actually, I'm sure that also leads to a little bit more youthful appearance when people are more relaxed and easier to get a job when you look more youthful.
And that circulation, getting that blood flow going, that makes people look beautiful.
Now, when someone is evaluating a massage therapist, what are the things that they should be looking at before they, open the yellow pages? Or I mean, what should someone be looking for?
Well, number one, it would be that they're licensed. You have to be a licensed massage therapist in New York State to be able to touch somebody. So that is number one. I would look at, if I were to interview one, I would ask about their skills and their experience, how long they've been a massage therapist, have they had any continuing education, and what are their specialties, and if you have a particular issue, is this something that this therapist could help me with? A lot of people don't have manual lymph drainage certification, so if they were going to a massage therapist, they would need to ask these questions, and if you were to meet that person, I would look at their presence and how they greeted you, their compassion, and those type of things.
So imagine to the atmosphere, that where I guess the center or the location would also be important if it's something that kind of connects with you as well, right? Yeah, very good. And it's and then when people sign up, they understand. I mean, most licensed massage therapists, if not all, display the cost that it would have, right? You don't leave having a massage without knowing how much it would be costing you before.
Most people ask that. If they call on the phone, most people are asking that, and then it's also all on our information, our printed materials.
That's great. Now, let me ask you one question that I'm sure a lot of people think about. Do you tip a licensed massage therapist? How does that work? I mean, what's the protocol?
It's customary to tip massage therapists. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But sometimes people always ask, do you do that?
Yeah, some people feel awkward about it because they don't know. But yeah, it's pretty much customary.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I thought we should share with everyone today. That's great. So what in what you do in the business that you own and what you offer people, what would you say is like really exciting for you in terms of expanding your business, in terms of running it? I mean, you talked about the healing aspect of it. What is most fulfilling for you?
Helping people feel good. I think that is it. It's so fulfilling when you can help relieve someone's pain, whether it's emotional pain or physical pain. I just had somebody on the table over the weekend, and she wasn't on the table. I touched her for maybe 30 seconds, and she just cried. It just released something in her, and some emotional pain that she was feeling. So that is so rewarding. And she was just glowing afterwards. She was able to release it. She was able to do, have some healing, and then relieving the physical pain. There are so many people in pain, because of our lifestyles, because of the food that we're eating. And to be able to help people that way is so fulfilling. It's a wonderful career. And I wouldn't give it up for anything.
That's great. Well, I wish you the very best.
Oh, thank
continue
you.
Healing people and doing and learning and doing all those things. It's admirable that you run a business and continue to feed your mind, and your business feeds your soul, it sounds like. And may you be profitable. Continue to be profitable.
Thank you.
So thank you for joining us. My guest has been Mary Ellen Hill. She is the co-founder and co-owner of Integrative Healing Arts Center. We're pleased to have her here to talk about healthy lifestyle through massage therapy and nutrition. Until next time, I'm Nanette Nokan.
Thanks for tuning in to today's show. If you have any questions for It's About Money, please email Nanette at nnocon@aol.com.